Welcome to
One, two, three.
Do you guys know what material will we discuss in this video? Hello everyone, we are Group 5, consisting of 6 members. There are
Hi, my name is Najwa Adelia Sari.
Hello, my name is Sabrina Fajriani.
Hello, my name is Gracia Naftali. Hello, my name is Vanessa Zeta. Hi, my name is Gina Laila.
Hello, my name is Marsha Cantika.
Hello everyone, in this video we will present a study titled Impact of Telenursing Implementation on Diet Compliance and Blood Pressure in Patients with Hypertension. This research examines how telenursing can enhance dietary adherence and manage blood pressure in hypertensive patients. Let's watch together.
Hypertension is a serious condition often called the silent killer due to its lack of symptoms and high risk of complications like stroke or heart failure. In Indonesia, its prevalence continues to rise, mainly due to unhealthy dietary habits. One promising solution to improve dietary adherence in hypertensive patients is telenursing, which delivering nursing care remotely using technology such as WhatsApp. This study aims to examine the impact of telenursing on dietary complications and blood pressure among hypertensive patients at RSUD Cililin.
This study used a quasi-experimental design with a pre-test and post-test approach without a control group to evaluate the effectiveness of telenursing on dietary compliance and blood pressure in the hypertension patient. Participants were selected purposely and the research was conducted in July 2023. The study systematically examined the relationship between independent and dependent variables. The population in this study includes all hypertension patients who were hospitalized at RSUD Cililin from April to June, totaling around 19 individuals. The sample consists of 13 patients selected purposefully based on specific criteria: elderly age 16 until 75 years with hypertension, patient with hearing loss or a history of comorbid disease were excluded. The sampling method used was purposive sampling based on predetermined characteristics relevant to research. The independent variable in this study is telenursing using the WhatsApp application with the jam alarm interval feature. The dependent variables are dietary compliance and blood pressure levels in hypertension patient, with compliance categorized as compliant or non-compliant.
Let me explain the research procedure briefly. First, the researcher obtained the required permit and collected data from 30 respondents based on specific criteria such as diagnosis, age, and gender. All data were recorded in the medical records. In the first week, the researcher contacted the respondent by phone to explain the purpose and procedure of the study. Before the intervention, the researcher measured blood pressure and assessed dietary compliance. Then, telenursing education was provided using video presentation and WhatsApp video calls. Reminder alarms were also installed to support the patients This intervention was done twice a week for 3 weeks, with each session lasting about 15 minutes. After completing the intervention, blood pressure and dietary compliance were measured again, and the data were processed for presentation in English.
For the dietary compliance instrument, parrot sample data were analyzed using the McNamara test through computer software with a significance level of less than 0.05. The McNamara test was conducted on the respondents before and after the intervention. Regarding blood pressure, the data were assessed for normality using the Shapiro-Wilk test. Subsequently, to measure and analyze the pre- and post-test data, the parrot sample t-test or parrot t-test was employed.
The research instrument used for delivering health education via smartphones and WhatsApp include a 12 questions complements questionnaire categories into favorable and unfavorable item. It covers 3 areas. Time length is for 4 questions, dietary type is 11 questions, and quantity is 18 questions. Height and weight data were secured from patient's medical records, while blood pressure was measured using a standardized Omron Digital CMO manometer before and after intervention. The questionnaires validity show p-values between 0.05 and 0.000, and R value from 0.563 and to 0.789. Reliability testing yield a Cronbach's alpha value greater than 0.60.
Telenursing has been proven effective in improving patient compliance with therapy, especially in nutritional management and blood pressure control in patients with chronic disease, such as hypertension and diabetes. Through long-distance communication media such as telephone and video calls, telenursing facilitates ongoing education, increases patient interaction with health workers, and encourages family involvement. This digital education also increases patient awareness, independence, and confidence in living a healthy lifestyle, thus supporting the success of long-term therapy.
Telenursing significantly improved dietary adherence from 6.7% to 100%, and effectively reducing both systolic and diastolic blood pressure. Through WhatsApp education and meal reminder alarms, patients became more disciplined in managing their diet. Telenursing is recommended as an active nursing intervention for hypertensive patients to prevent complication and support long-term disease management.
That concludes our presentation on the impact of telenursing implementation on diet complements and blood pressure in patients with hypertension. We hope this discussion has proved valuable insight. Thank you for your attention, and we look forward to engaging with you again.
Teknologi producer
Pressure